Hello, everybody. I'm Kanyusa Dlamini, and I'm here to help you increase your wealth with e-commerce. Now, in today's video, I want to talk about how to pick a winning product for your online store. Now, having a really awesome product can sometimes carry an online store further than you can ever imagine. Sometimes it's not about how great the website looks. Sometimes it's not even about how great the content looks for the social media advertising. But if you find a really awesome product that no one has found before, or a product that clearly solves an obvious problem to a lot of people, that can definitely give you so much success compared to having like a very well designed website or great ad copy or very beautiful photography in terms of your adverts. So in today's video, I just want to talk about the four main things or the criteria, whether I say, that makes a winning product. I will definitely just list all the four and then I'll go into more depth and more detail. The first one is you must be able to sell the product for 3 times the price or more. For more of a business language description, is that you want to pick a product that you can sell with a 3x markup. The second is the product that you sell, it needs to shock the audience. It needs to have a wow factor, or it simply has to solve a problem, and it needs to be obvious that this product solves the problem. The third is that you need to pick a product that is not too niche, not too specific, but can be identifiable with the masses. So it needs to be, for instance, if you're going to sell a beauty product for females, that's big enough, but you don't want to sell a beauty product that only fits for certain skin types and certain age groups, in the beginning. The fourth factor is it must be light and easy to create content. So ideally, you want to have products that are, that you can make videos of using your phone, and that you can post on social media platforms. Products that you can easily unwrap. So let's go on to the first factor. So selling the product for 3 times the price or more. For instance, if the cost price for the item is 20 Rand, you want to be able to sell the product for at least 60 Rand. So that's what I mean by 3x, or some, like I said, they call it like 3x markup. I personally, from experience, I would suggest that you want to find a product that you can at least sell for 5 times the price. Reason being is that as you start operating this online business, there might be some costs that you didn't predict, or there were unforeseen costs when you started. It could be customs, it could be increase in prices in terms of the shipping fee, or it could be simple in terms of the exchange rate. Where we will be buying our products from, or one of the places, should I rather say, is AliExpress. And they operate in United States dollar. And if you're in South Africa right now, in any country, you'll see that the exchange rate has increased. So for you not to have problems down the line, or maybe survive tough times in terms of e-commerce, it's always good to have at least a minimum of 5x markup onto your product. The second thing is that the product needs to have a wow factor. It needs to have shock value to the audience. You must understand, when people's attention span online, especially with things like TikToks and Reels, literally you have to be able to grab the audience or the customer's attention in less than a minute, preferably in the first 3 seconds. And once you've got the person's attention, you need to ensure that this product solves a problem. A great and beautiful example of this is Seller Jewelry, where they sell clip-on jewelry that doesn't require piercing. Now already you can hear that you haven't heard or seen that in the market. And you know that, whether you're a guy or female, the time when you need to pierce your ears, you weren't looking forward to that. So already there's so many different groups of people that you can sell this product to, but also the fact that it's jewelry, like nose rings, that doesn't require piercing. So a lot of people want nose rings but don't want to go through the pain or permanence of having a piercing. then they will be able to use Salary Jewelry. So that is the shock value, and that is what you want to look for. You don't want to look for something that is plain, that is ordinary. But if you find a product that does solve a problem really, really, really well, that can also count as shock value. Now, the third the third factor of winning product criteria is that it needs to be a product that you can sell to the masses. Earlier on, like I said, is you don't want to be too specific. So an instance of this would be if you want to sell Pokemon iPhone covers. First of all, the customer needs to have an iPhone. So if you are selling to an American audience or United Kingdom audience, or any first world countries, you can assume that they're having iPhones. But if you're selling to Africa or maybe third world countries, that'd be a big assumption to make. The second thing is that once they have an iPhone, they need to be, people who love Pokemon, So you have to think about the age group, you have to think about the fans or the communities that you have to find to specifically find that audience that will buy your product. Initially, because you're going to be using things like Facebook advertising or TikTok, you don't want to be too niche or specific with your audience. You want to have a product that, that people see it, or if they just bump into the ad on Instagram or TikTok, they'll have genuine interest, So you maybe want to go at max 2 levels in terms of niche. So, for instance, if you want to sell a product that only fits males, okay, that's fine. And then you say, okay, cool, males who enjoy sports. I would suggest maybe going 2 degrees in terms of niche, in terms of the product that you sell. The fourth and the final factor is that it must be light and easy to create content with. So if this product is absolutely amazing and it's quite heavy, and you can definitely make a margin or markup of over, let's say, times 10, then I think you can, consider ignoring this factor. But the general essence of e-commerce, or let's say specifically drop shipping, is that you want a product that lays less than 1 kg or less than 5 kg for shipping expenses. Because the heavier the product, the more shipping fees would be, So shipping to your customer or shipping to yourself if you're going to warehouse it yourself to distribute, The second thing is that you want a product that you can create user-generated content. So you'll see a lot of influencers and a lot of people who, when they buy something and they want to show the world what they bought, it's usually items they can't package and that they are able to unwrap with their phone zooming into it, So you want to have a product that you can create content like that, and also product that's small enough that you can take into different environments for you to get different product shots, or to have different landscapes in terms of whatever beliefs is selling in terms of your product. And the second thing is, like I said, you want different people to be able to receive this product. So you want it to be convenient. Now, at some later stage, you might decide you want to sell fridges, but can you imagine sending out fridges to influencers to create content for your brand, So it'd be, you want to create, you want a product that's convenient to create content with. So those are the 4 factors of a winning product. I'm just going to go over them for everyone's convenience. So the first is that you want a product that you can sell for 3 times the price or more. Remember I said, I personally from experience would suggest that we go for a product that we can sell for 5 times or more. The second is that you want a product that has a shock value, a wow factor, or simply put, a product that clearly demonstrates it solves a problem very, very, very well. The third aspect of a winning product is it needs to be a product that you can sell to the masses. You don't want it to be too niche. And if you need guidance, you want to go 2 levels of niche. So maybe gender and maybe interest in terms of what the person would like, knowing that, okay, cool, I want to sell makeup for females, or eyelash makeup for anybody. So 2 levels of degrees within being specific. And the fourth is it must be light and easy to create content. This for obviously shipping reasons, but also for the convenience of creating user-generated content with your iPhone or any other smartphone device. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Please stay tuned, and I will definitely drop more videos. And in the next coming videos, I'll be showing you how to actually research and find the products that you should be selling on your online store.